Hey, I'm Joe with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Velomacchi 25L Speedway Tail Bag, available at RevZilla.com. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Velomacchi, their claim to fame is luggage and accessories that look great and can take a beating while doing so. My first thought when I picked up this bag is that I could probably drop kick it off the side of a mountain, pick it up at the bottom, and it would still look great. So this particular bag is at 25 liters, the perfect size for a weekend camping trip or your daily commute. It attaches to the back of the bike securely, fits a wide variety of motorcycles. So obviously at 180 bucks, it's at the top of the price point for a roll top dry bag of this size. So if you're looking for Velomacchi style, but you want to save a couple bucks, you might want to take a look at their Giro backpack, which is a 35-liter bag, carries a little bit more than this, but there's really no way to attach it to the bike. It's strictly just a basic backpack. So if you like Velomacchi style, but you need to carry a bunch more stuff, you may want to take a look at their hybrid duffel pack. That's a 50-liter pack. It holds twice as much as this. And the hybrid name means the fact that it could be used as a tail bag or a backpack. At 280 bucks, it's obviously a little bit steep, but it looks great and works well. So let's dive into some of the details about this particular bag. Velomacchi calls the material that it's made of Acquaforte. It's a 500D high tenacity nylon, which is abrasion resistant and waterproof. What that all really means is that it has the functionality of a high-tech roll top bag, but it has the feel of a high-quality fabric. So you get both form and function with that material. So let's dive into some of the details about this particular bag. In the front, this little pouch is also waterproof as well. I'll open it up here and you can see that it has ripstop nylon on the liner and it folds down, so that helps keep the weather out. The only thing I could pick on this part for is that the elastic for this particular part, for the toggle, comes through an eyelet that goes all the way through to the interior of the bag. Now inside that there's a little gasket to help keep the water out, but I don't know if I'd quite trust my phone to be in that on a real rainy ride. Moving up from there, we have this strip of moly webbing. So I like moly webbing on my bags because I use a little carabiner and I can attach a water bottle or a fuel bottle or both. So it adds to some of the carrying capacity of the bag. So moving up from that, we have these big compression straps on either side. So you can just undo these with two buckles, and both of these straps expand quite a bit. So that also adds to the carrying capacity of the bag because you could put your jacket up here or another sleeping bag or a blanket. So that's a nice touch as well. Now getting into the main compartment, there's these two aluminum buckles at either end of the roll top, which are a little bit more fiddly than a typical plastic buckle, but they do look pretty slick, admittedly. So let's open up the top. So a few rolls will bring you all the way up to the opening, and the top is lined with magnets, which is really nice because it really helps when you close it back up for everything to line right up. But the interior is a ripstop seam sealed liner that's white in color, so it helps you find what you're looking for when you're digging around inside, which is also a nice feature as well. So we'll wrap this back up and we'll show you how the installation goes. Velomacchi was nice enough to include some really nice lashing straps with the bag to help you just put it right on nearly any bike that has some mounting points. You'll see in the front pouch when you receive the bag that it includes 4 of these straps. So most folks are familiar with this kind of strap at this point, where you just loop it through part of your frame, loop the strap through itself like that, and then it's attached to the bike. So then this aluminum hook goes through 4 of these little tabs at the bottom of the bag, just like that. So really secure. The only thing that I could pick on this part for is the fact that if you have a bike with a really nice paint job, you may want to be careful with these aluminum buckles, because if you let them fly, they could chip your paint, so be careful with that. The bottom of the bag is lined with this heavy-duty material, so it won't take a beating if you rest it on the ground a bunch of times. And another cool feature is on the back of the bag, there's these 2 straps here that allow you to put it over a backrest on a bike, or if you have a chopper with a sissy bar, that's a nice additional security feature there. The only other thing I could really pick on this bag for is the fact that it didn't come with a shoulder strap. Now, I don't know about you, but when I get off my bike, I have my helmet in one hand, or maybe my keys and a drink in another. So when you take this bag off your bike at your destination, you'll have to carry it by one of the handles. So that's a little bit of a miss for me. But don't take my word for it. You may want to look at what other riders have to say by clicking the info button on your desktop or mobile device. Or you could give our Gear Geeks a shout at 877-792-9455, or shoot an email to cs@RevZilla.com. Our Gear Geeks are avid motorcyclists that are happy to help you decide which gear and parts are best for your ride. I'm Joe. Thanks for watching our video today about the Velomacchi 25L Speedway Tail Bag, available at RevZilla.com, and I'll see you next time.